Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the Centurion AVRE, which is the ultimate season pass tank that you get, which is a tier 10 British medium tank that has a very big gun. Has a 165mm gun, and it only fires high explosive, which is pretty interesting, with 1,400 damage on its standard and 1,100 on its premium. Now, penetration is 185 on its standard, 240 on its premium, so that makes it very, very interesting. And the shovel at the very front of the Centurion gives it actually some space armor and much needed armor. But with the extra armor at the front of the tank, it limits the gun depression. This tank gets a pretty good 10 degrees of gun depression, but that's only going to be over the side. But when you're poking over the front of this tank, because of the shovel, it does not give you that 10 degrees of gun depression that you really do want/need, and also the Centurions are known for. So yeah, that's a little bit of problem of fighting in situations. So, if you're wondering what kind of equipment and crew skills that I am running on this tank, that would be code optics, not gun stabilizer, because the tank cannot get gun stabilizer, the advanced gunling drive, and the advanced reload to switch between your normal high explosive and your premium high explosive. And goodbye Centurion 5-1. Just wait around corners and boom, easy. Anyway, so the 9 skills that I run on this tank is Born Leader, Rapid Loading, Sixth Sense, Situational Awareness, Snapshot, Steady Aim, Armor Angling, Camouflage Expertise, and Last Stand. Now with that loadout, I intentionally put a lot of stuff into the gun so I can start doing like really good damage. And I also have Armor Angling to receive less damage than I take in. So I could be survivability proof, really good survivability, and can deal a lot of damage out very accurately with this tank, even though it is not a very accurate tank with a 2.5 second aim time and a pretty decent accuracy at 0.42. I say pretty decent because it's a 165mm caliber gun, so it's pretty decent for a gun of that size and for this short of length. Also, if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing because it's free and helps out the channel a ton. And also, don't forget to slap the like button because while we're done, and peace out. Oh yeah, start doing my outro. Anyway, so that was a impressive kill on the T110E4. Now the T110E4 was actually kind of hiding behind the building right there. Now this tank gets 5 meters of splash. So I shot right beside where the E4 was and killed the E4. Because I think the E4 had like 1 hit point of damage. And so yeah. Now a lot of these shots I'm putting in are actually penetrating. Because if you ever played the 4005, then this tank plays a lot like the 4005 or the Death Star. Because you're running with AP and hash on there, so you have AP for your rounds that need to be penetrated that hash won't penetrate, but you still want to do a lot of damage. You fire AP. Hash is for the firing hash is like when you want to penetrate and do a lot of damage, or you can't penetrate with your AP rounds and you want to kill off a tank. You fire hash. Playing with that tank combined with playing this tank, they play very similar together. FE215B183, same thing. Now there's actually a lot of tanks that play like the Centurion AVRE. Like I said, Death Star, the FB4005, the Type 5 Heavy. Now there's some tier 9s that do the same time. Type 5, Type 4, the entire Type 5 line, and the entire Sturm Tiger line. You want bigger damage, but not a traversable turret, you play the Sturm Tiger line. A lot of tanks that play like this tank, but has its unique features of being a Centurion. Anyway, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all this SLAPAFISH, because of all that, and peace out. See ya.